I rip it again.
Yes, you can. This is straight.
What? About to say some ignorant shit, huh? Now blow on
Loud.
Devoid of facial hair, too many words.
Yeah.
Bald.
Oh, bold. Cause look at us.
They get mad cause I bring that crassus and I make it harder than the chicks.
No, because we've written half the album before anything had really started popping off in that kind of
And we had
direction.
direction out before.
Huh? And we had another record out before that, so
Feb 2012.
yeah. So yeah, we had regular people shit out before that, which is like our first record. And we'd gone into that exactly the same way as we'd gone into making all of our music, and nothing had changed, it's just that people had kind of started to take more notice. I think that's cool for us as well, because we didn't really want to change at all. So literally, it was probably like maybe to other people it was like they were expecting some shit, but I didn't really care if they were let down, because we had to just do what was true to us, you know what I mean?
Hot shit, Motown style for your...
I mean, it's the reason that we're talking to you now in Brisbane. Like, if we weren't, we'd probably still be in Melbourne doing the same thing, you know? And we have this really nice piece of plastic that they gave us.
On the record shelf.
That's on the record shelf.
Next wanna check out the press kit, cause I'm on that next shit, you copy it next.
Again, same, like, you know, like we just said, we didn't go into this doing anything different or anything like that. We just made a record.
In the bedroom.
In the bedroom, in the
Very
spare room. One of the tracks is recorded on an iPhone. Like the main drum track was recorded on an iPhone on the first track of our album, because we like how raw and shitty it sounds, which just kind of gives you an idea of the kind of production that was going into it. It wasn't meant to be like a big or clean. Yeah, I don't know if it was lazy. I think it was more just like, that sounds dirty, let's use that because we can't afford a ribbon mic. So that is pretty much it. So for us to get, for anybody to even listen to it is cool enough, and then anybody to nominate that shit is ridiculous. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Sounds nice, don't it? The way we're bringing it live.
Some of the songs were done a year and a half. The second single, Living, was done maybe December 2012.
Well, before Sangria.
Yeah.
We started it before Sangria, and then we decided to do the mixtape.
Yeah.
Which had Sangria on it.
I'm going to say half the record was done in about 2 weeks before we had to turn it in.
Yeah.
So old and rushed.
I don't want to ever have to sit down and have to justify myself to my friends. Do you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't have to do that. Like, we should all be able to go in there and just back the whole thing undeniably. And if one person says one thing, everybody's gonna be able to go and go, nah man, that's not happening.
I'm the shit like man, you what? I'm sad.
Pretty much. There's only a few dudes who, you know, great on the beats and great on the rap.
Yeah. And there's not, the weird thing about rap, we talk about it all the time, is like, it's not really, like, vocalists not necessarily musicians, do you know what I mean? Like, they're just like poets with rhythm, like, that's literally it. So like, that doesn't necessarily, like, you can be tone deaf and you can be like a rad rapper. So like, obviously you can have all this like dope rapping, but you're gonna need someone dope on the beats to be able to put it out there. We started doing hip hop literally because I separately had decided that I was going to become a rapper by myself. I had nothing to do with anybody else, like no scene or anything like that, and I was doing that, and the boys were doing music the exact same way. So when we met up, we didn't really know much about any kind of hip hop scene. We still really don't. Like, the only reason we know about, like, a lot about, we don't even know that much about the Australian hip hop scene is because we've just been pushed into it, you know what I mean? So it's kind of hard for us to, I don't know, talk about it. Like, it's pretty hard, because we spend a lot of time more with the, like, I don't know if you know, like, Hiatus Coyote and stuff like that. Like, they were our, that was that, like, the little people we were hanging out with, because we were in a group called Run For Your Life before just the Remi project, and that was more like musical, like a bigger musical spectrum. So we've never really, like, it's hard to kind of say, you know, like, I have dudes come up to me in the shows in Melbourne and they'll say that it's hard for them to get into it, and I'll have other dudes who said, you may have heard of me, I do this, this and this, but I literally am like blind to that shit. I don't know. So it's hard for me to be like, yeah man, it's super inviting, and someone's gonna be like, man, I got beat up by a dude in the Melbourne scene last week. Like, I actually don't know. But I can tell you that Melbourne musically, I think it's a very strong place because a lot of the people, like I was saying, like your highest coyotes, Sanjay, Oscar Keeson, like all these people, like that whole One Call movement and beyond, is very strong and very good people. So yeah, that I can tell you.
Lots of shows.
We're going on tour with All Day in October. Doing a bunch of shows in between, one for Rolling Stone, for their Future Is Now stuff. Come off the All Day tour, go to London, and then we spend a week in London, and we go to Germany, and we go to like Amsterdam, Paris, Switzerland, what else we got? Belgium. And then it was just gonna be awesome. And then we fly from there to Perth, do a show in Perth, and then fly from Perth home, but we don't go home, we go to a show.
And I'm done, it was a cinch for me. Sensible J and Dutch, yeah, they did the big.